For the second time this year, state lawmakers meeting to hold school leaders accountable for how it's spending its money. Thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Denise Valdez.
And I'm Brian Loftus, including questions pointed to the Clark County School District Interim Superintendent. 8 News Now reporter James Schaefer. James, live in the newsroom with what officials are flagging as concerns and successes.
Brian, Denise, in 2023, the state provided nearly $200 million to CCSD to further support the country's 5th largest school district, on top of $12 billion given to the state education. Today, CCSD Interim Superintendent Brenda Larson-Mitchell explains lessons learned and where they're going from here.
How is it that we have an issue with the at-risk funding piece? Because it sounds like to me from the Department of Education, and I recognize that there have been some changes at the school district. So, I know that is part of this conversation probably.
The opening remark made by State Senator Nicole Cannizzaro going into a state review of school funds. Officials asking if CCSD funds are being put to good use amid the contentious departure of their CFO and CCSD's missed reports of a budget shortfall.
I apologize that happened. As the interim superintendent, as I come across mistakes that have made or things that we have not done correctly.
The good news, an average of 93% retention for staff, along with 3,566 new hires made for the 2024 to 2025 school year. As for the bad news, the district showing 1,423 vacancies for staff, which include full-time and support employees. Brenda Larson-Mitchell also citing concerns about expiring relief funds and overall revenue sustainability. State leaders maintaining pressure on use of funds following incorrect reports of budget issues for CCSD.
It feels a little bit like we're kind of going round and round on a few of these things. And I am trying to figure out where it is that there may be necessary changes to how things are done to prevent this from happening in the future.
Now let's add some context to that last soundbite. As recently as October, CCSD was found non-compliant in the eyes of the state on answering questions regarding a recent budget issue. In response, the district presented an improved process for reporting on the school budget. Denise?
James, thank you. Now, one program, the cell phone pouches used to isolate phones on campuses, was described as having a successful 6-month rollout in the Clark County School District. And overall, that program is going well. It was noted that students have expressed mixed emotions, though, on the change.